what I want to say is these guys are the furthest thing from criminals. They're the furthest thing from human traffickers. I mean, these allegations are ludicrous. They're bullshit. These guys are family men. These guys have children. These guys donate to charities. These guys willingly provide different support systems all over Romania that they don't necessarily might not talk about publicly, right? For obvious reasons, which I understand and respect that. And they've been doing that for the better part of a decade. It wasn't really until they became famous that all this spotlight has hit them. For them to say, right, oh yeah, these guys are traffickers and all this other bullshit, it's a fucking lie. I saw with my own 2 eyes how these guys operate, right? The girls that come to the house, that hang out with them, these guys are celebrities in Romania, guys. Women are obviously going to flock towards them. But, right, with great, anytime you're famous, anytime you have any type of status, any clout or whatever, people look at that, right, to their own advantage. People have nefarious intentions a lot of time to get around people of status and power. And this is no different, okay? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And quite frankly, people will do and say anything to bring you down when you have status and money to elevate themselves, all right? This is no different. And I also want to read real quick.
So this also in Romania with them as well. Dude, hella girls are there by free will, wanting to have fun, have a good time. It's what it is, man. Like,
I don't want to read this from Justin. Shout out to Justin Waller. He couldn't be with us today, guys. He's got some things going on behind the scenes. But Justin wrote, and I quote, "If Andrew and Tristan are anything other than truth-seeking men brave enough to speak out for the net positive of the world, then I am a blind fool. I've spent countless days, weeks, and months with them at a time. In this time, I've never seen Andrew or Tristan act, speak, or otherwise insinuate anything illegal. I believe in love and fully support Andrew and Tristan Tate. Time will show their character and forthrightness on all accounts. I have zero doubt." And yeah, that's Justin's statement. Justin Waller, shout out to him. But yeah, guys, we spent weeks over there. These dudes are fucking legit, man. They don't like, just use common sense. Do you really think guys that have their influence, money, status, stature need to traffic girls?
For what?
Like common fucking sense. Do you think that they need to traffic girls?
It's like saying Hugh Hefner needs to do that.
If anything, they kick girls out because there's too many.
Literally.
If anything, they need to get rid of them. So because we've been there at their parties, when a girl acts unruly or whatever, they don't mess with that. Oh, she's too drunk, send her home. And they get them Ubers, they give them money to go take taxis. They don't have to do that shit. That's something else I want to say as well. Tristan, if he kicks a girl out or he doesn't like a chick or whatever,
Uber, he
will give her the money to get a taxi, or he'll get her an Uber, even if she's pissing him off.
Or a personal driver. Hey, you know what? This girl needs to go home. Take her home.
Yes. Their personal drivers will drive the women. So these guys are the complete fucking opposite of doing anything nefarious with women or anything like that. If anything, they respect them to another degree. I'd be kicking bitches out. I don't even get them an Uber.
Yo, goddamn, that's true.
I'd be kicking chicks out. I don't give a fuck. All right? So these guys are the highest class of gentlemen. They open up their home to us. We hung out with them. And if you guys might say, oh, well, Myron, you're biased because you're friends with them, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I wouldn't be friends with them if they weren't upstanding fucking gentlemen. And they treat women extremely well. These guys,
I was actually like amazed. Actually, even the staff, the workers, women that are doing the clothes, the washing, all that stuff, they were extremely pleasant to be. They were like, hey, yo, what do you need? We're glad to be here. I was like, well, you must like your job. They're like, yeah, we love our job here. They take care of us. It was a good time. It's kind of like, legit, everyone that was working there was happy to be there. Everybody.
Yeah. So and I'm telling you guys this from firsthand experience, man. I wouldn't be friends with these guys. I wouldn't have spent the amount of time I did with these guys. And hell, with my background, right? Of course I wouldn't associate with these guys if they're doing some crazy shit. They don't do any of this stuff that they're alleging. It's fucking lie. It's bullshit. And I know that I might be, a tad bit biased here, right? I'm not going to sit here and beat around the bush and tell you that I'm not a little biased because these guys aren't my friends. But this is like fucking bullshit when they go ahead and give these allegations or whatever. And you guys got to understand that there is a huge interest in painting these guys in a bad light. There's a huge interest in making allegations against them. There's a huge interest in knocking them off the platform, getting them canceled. And the fastest way, right, to get someone jammed up is quite frankly through women. That's the easiest way. Oh, just say they did this to you. There have been women have come forward, guys. I want to make this very clear for you guys so you guys know the fucking conspiracy and the bullshit that they're trying to spread here. There have been women that came forward and literally said they were offering me $10,000 to $50,000
Yep.
to lie on Andrew and Tristan that I was a victim of trafficking, that I was raped, that I was assaulted, etc. Y'all are telling me that if there's women that came forward that admitted, yeah, they offered me this money and I declined it. Y'all are telling me there aren't women that will accept it?
100%.
I have never seen, I have never seen a fucking concerted effort so strong to take someone down.
And how do we know those 6 people that were apparently trafficked or whatever aren't paid people to say, you know what? All right, let's get them this time. Go ahead and say this thing about them. We don't know. It could be because, once again, they're offered money to lie on Andrew and Tristan.
Yeah.
And actually, for any celebrity, think about it. All the celebrities that you know that are successful, that are very high profile, what happens to them? They meet a girl, either they get married, they start having relations, and then all of a sudden, oh, I felt like he did this or that to me. And then all of a sudden his credibility lowers because of a woman's either feelings or accusations. That's crazy.
You know what else is funny? Let's use some more common sense here, okay? For some of you guys that don't know, the Tates have been rich for the better part of the last decade.
Yeah.
I know some of y'all might be new to Andrew and Tristan, and you guys think, okay, they made their money from Hustlers University, blowing up on the internet, TikTok, blah, blah, blah. The answer to that is nope. They actually made their first few million from doing webcam, okay? Having girls working for them at the height of their webcam industry. They had 75 girls working for them, all right? They've been doing this for several years. Now, one accusation came across of them doing some weird shit or anything else like that. It was anything that did come up, it was unfounded and unproven and found to be untrue, a lie, okay? So all these years, never getting arrested and convicted of anything. And now all of a sudden, they have this money, they're rich, they're extremely rich now, because they're already rich before, very famous, have this status, etc. Guys, they've kind of stepped off doing the webcam stuff for a while now. Now you're telling me you want to come back and say, oh, they're trafficking all this other shit when they've downsized that side of their income significantly?
Because of the influence. Yeah.
Then think about that for 2 seconds. They've been doing this for a very, very long time. And not one accusation has ever stuck. They got accused one time in London when they took all this shit and nothing happened. Right? Because one girl got mad because she got fired.
Yeah.
We talked about that in extent with Andrew, if you guys want to go back and look at our other interviews. But then nothing was proven. And you're telling me now, 10 years later, after they made all this money, now they're even more successful. They no longer do the webcam stuff. Now people all of a sudden, oh yeah, they're exploiting me through webcam. And we know that women have been offered tens of thousands of dollars to lie on their name.
Stop the cap.
I mean, when there's smoke, there's a fire, right?
Talk about a hit piece. This is a legal global hit piece on Andrew and Tristan.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And the worst part is that, like, knowing how this works, they can set them up so easily. False evidence, have girls lie on them, and what's gonna happen? The media's gonna push it. Oh, it is true. Look at what she said. She said, look at the evidence here. And if you're unknowing of who they really are or have a common sense in your head, okay, why is this happening? Then you won't know. But the average person is going to be fooled by it.
Let me tell you how stupid the common public is. There was a video, and this literally has me like sad for society. There was a video that surfaced of Andrew slapping a girl, right, in a bed, and he's saying, "Hey,
playfully, of course, yeah, playfully,
yeah, right." So did I tell you not listen? Blah blah blah. Right? She's wearing lingerie. There's a camera clearly pointed at the bed. Andrew, I love you, but you got some bad acting skills. It's very obvious.
Worse than for us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's very fucking obvious that this is staged because he's telling her to look at the camera before he slaps her.
Like an old 70s flick.
And he doesn't go all the way. It's like kind of like a half. You know what I'm saying? and the media takes this, right? Very obvious it's staged. And runs with it and says he beats women.
Oh.
Okay? Like I said before, common sense is no longer fucking common. If I was really beating on a chick, would I set up a fucking video camera, tell her to look at the camera, go like this, have her wear lingerie, and beat her up? Come on, man. But the mainstream media wants y'all to think that he actually beats women. The girl had to come out and say, just so you guys understand, it was a fetish thing. Me and Andrew used to role play, etc., etc.
And she wanted it.
She came out and said, this is what we used to do as a part of our relationship. You know what these idiots still say to this day? Andrew beats on women. Look at this video. And they play that same fucking video. Bro, I don't even have to know Andrew to look at that video and be like, oh yeah, what the hell? This is obviously some kinky shit. Yeah, this is, she's wearing lingerie. The camera's perfectly positioned to see to see what's going on. He's like, clearly reading like off some lines. Like, bruh, what the fuck is going on?
It's all the soul boys, simps, all the ugly fat chicks that can't get any play. They're mad because they're like, damn, this guy's getting laid. You know what? Let's talk shit about him. Pretty much. So, it's what it is, bro.